Watching from the sidelines, Yu Jinho witnessed Hunter Sung Jinwoo delivering quick and precise blows to the dungeon boss. The boss retaliated with powerful strikes, but Hunter Sung Jinwoo easily dodged each one. He moved so quickly that the boss had no time to land a hit. Whenever an attack was too fast to dodge, Hunter Sung Jinwoo skillfully parried it, gradually wearing down the boss. As the battle progressed, he slowly started chopping off the boss's limbs, steadily gaining the upper hand. During the battle, Hunter Sung Jinwoo noted that the boss had incredibly thick skin, making it difficult to wound. To inflict any significant damage, he would need to put in a lot of effort. The boss had 12 eyes, giving it no blind spots, and its 8 legs were powerful enough to easily pierce through the ground and rocks. Despite these formidable traits, Hunter Sung Jinwoo began to accelerate his movements. As he adapted to the boss's strengths, his speed increased, allowing him to land more precise strikes, while avoiding the boss's attacks with greater ease. All the while, Yu Jinho watched Hunter Sung Jinwoo battle the boss, still unable to comprehend who he truly was. He couldn't believe that an E-rank hunter could hold their own against a C-rank dungeon boss. According to the guild, Hunter Sung Jinwoo was clearly classified as an E-rank, yet his swift and precise movements seemed to defy his rank. Yu Jinho began to consider a possibility that Hunter Sung Jinwoo might be a false ranker. Among hunters, there were those who could control their magical energy, intentionally lowering their rank. These hunters, known as false rankers, were often skilled at hiding their true strength. As it turned out, most of these hunters were psychopaths who killed purely for pleasure, manipulating their ranks to avoid suspicion. And so Hunter Sung Jinwoo chopped off one of the boss's legs, his movements precise and ruthless. His face, however, betrayed none of the fear or hesitation one might expect from someone considered the weakest hunter in the world. Instead, it reflected determination and skill, showing that he was far more than what his rank suggested. After Yu Jinho's assumption, he was horrified. The realization sank in, and he began to regret his decision to go on this raid. He had already been betrayed once, and now, facing the dungeon boss and witnessing Hunter Sung Jinwoo's true strength, he was confronted with the unsettling truth of what he had thought was a simple raid. Now he was watching a false hunter, someone far more dangerous than he had ever imagined. As Hunter Sung Jinwoo's battle with the dungeon boss dragged on, 5 minutes had passed. He was already almost exhausted, and despite his efforts, he had dealt very little damage to the boss. With his fatigue mounting, his speed began to decrease. Realizing he needed to end the fight soon, he decided to use the special ability of his dagger against the boss. In that moment, Hunter Sung Jinwoo remembered the cardinal rule of hunting: to exploit the enemy's weakness. The most vulnerable part of any living creature is its head, and within the head, the most vulnerable point is the eyes. With this in mind, he prepared to focus his next attack on the boss's most exposed weakness, but suddenly the boss decided to use its special ability, acid. Despite the danger, Hunter Sung Jinwoo managed to dodge the acid attack, demonstrating his agility. Not only did he evade the strike, but he even split the earth beneath him as he moved. The boss's attack had the potential to inflict irreparable damage on Hunter Sung Jinwoo, but he was able to avoid it. Realizing that he had to deal with the boss quickly to avoid being overwhelmed, Hunter Sung Jinwoo knew he had to move even faster. The ground beneath him crumbled from the force of his steps as he pushed himself to the limit. Within moments, he was right next to the boss, preparing for his decisive strike. Yu Jinho was stunned, watching in disbelief as Hunter Sung Jinwoo closed the distance so quickly. He couldn't believe how fast Sung Jinwoo had moved, covering the ground in an instant and getting right up close to the boss. Here we see that Hunter Sung Jinwoo realizes he's missing that one powerful strike needed to end the battle. With determination, he puts his best foot forward, increasing the frequency of his attacks. His speed grows with each move as he pushes himself harder and harder. Once again, Yu Jinho watches in amazement at Sung Jinwoo's incredible speed. However, he soon realizes that if he continues at this pace, Sung Jinwoo will run out of breath very soon. But even knowing this, Hunter Sung Jinwoo doesn't stop attacking. His resolve remains unshaken as he continues his relentless assault on the boss. Suddenly, Hunter Sung Jinwoo didn't notice one of the spider's blows, but he still managed to block it at the last moment. However, the spider was so powerful that its strike knocked him to the ground. After receiving a direct blow, Hunter Sung Jinwoo lay on the floor, realizing that this was his best chance to defeat the boss. As he struggled to get up, the spider attacked once more, its fangs aimed directly at him. At this point, we are shown one of the rewards that Hunter Sung Jinwoo receives for completing his daily task. As a result of his efforts and victories, a new window appears, marking the completion of his objectives and offering him a reward for his progress. In that moment, the only word Hunter Sung Jinwoo uttered was accept. Afterward, he managed to dodge the boss's blow, even though the face of the monster showed it was clearly taken aback. In the blink of an eye, Hunter Sung Jinwoo was on top of the boss, and with precision he pierced its eyes with his dagger. Hunter Sung Jinwoo's gaze revealed his unwavering determination. As he continued his relentless attack, he targeted the boss's eyes using his blade's special abilities, bleeding and paralysis. The damage piled up quickly as he landed blow after blow, culminating in his final devastating strike that brought the boss to its knees. Hunter Sung Jin-Woo found himself standing behind the defeated boss, breathing heavily after finally killing it. Jin-Ho rushed over to him, but at that moment, Hunter Sung Jin-Woo's condition left much to be desired. He was shocked he had actually managed to defeat the dungeon boss all by himself. From the look in Jin-Ho's eyes, it was clear that he had realized something. He was now certain that Hunter Sung Jin-Woo was a false ranker. Jin-Ho approached Sung Jin-Woo and, taking the bag that had previously been carried by him, offered to store the crystals with him. Afterward, he offered Sung Jin-Woo a drink of water. As he began mining the crystals, it seemed like he was trying to please Hunter Sung Jin-Woo, showing gratitude for his efforts. However, Hunter Sung Jin-Woo couldn't shake the feeling that Jin-Ho was simply grateful to him for saving his life. Then we see the explosion at the blocked entrance. From the silhouettes emerging, it becomes clear who it is. The expression on Hunter Sung Jin-Woo's face reveals a clear sense of contempt as he watches the newcomers with disdain, knowing that their arrival likely signals more trouble ahead.